Good morning. This is Paula from Paula's Tarot Play. How you guys doing? Just saw the Four Wands a couple of times. Your home or your partnership. This is Two Cups, a partnership, and we got struggles here. Not seeing the truth. Maybe too many, too much thinking. Somebody's talking in your ear. What's going on today? Thank you, Spirit, for your protection, your guidance, and your healing vibes. Don't give up. You know, somebody was wounded here and they haven't healed. But you're working hard at it. You're wrapping up, like something's wrapping up here. The 9 means new beginnings coming, but we need to deal with loose ends. Don't give up. Let's see here. Maybe you're looking for a new home. King of Swords. About communication, about decision making, about being stern and having boundaries. Maybe an air sign. Very wise. Defender, protector. Logical man here. The air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Now there's a rebirth here. Something's going on. You've changed. Or this man has changed. Or maybe because of death you are different, like more stern. The base of the matter, somebody's trying to see the light here from a different perspective. You know, you're hanging here, so things are on hold. Maybe you're kind of stuck in that. What should I do now? The Hangman. Okay. Oh, and the Chariot. This is recent past, so this is victorious. This is movement. We'll clarify the cards, okay? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is somebody bringing you flowers, wanting to take you out, maybe. Maybe somebody's traveling towards you to bring you a gift or a token of their love. Three Cups. Maybe somebody wants a reconciliation. I don't know. With that Knight of Cups and the Three Cups. This is about friendship. Friendships, getting together. Looking at the stars together. I did that on the weekend, actually. The Magician. I laid down on a dock at night and I looked at the stars. I gazed up at the stars. Magician is in the self. You're very powerful. You know what to do. You have a strong, how do I say that? Like manifesting. Once you want something, you know what you want. It comes to life because of your determination. The King of Swords is very determined. And he has transformed himself, or she has. Like this is waiting on enlightenment, but the enlightenment's here already. Okay, so somebody's seeing things from a different light here, which is being victorious, like the Chariot and the Hangman and the Death and the Three. Spiritually, your soul wants to speak to you. You need to speak to yourself and listen to your heart. Put your heart, your intuition, and your mind, your logic together and decide together. Everybody needs a good balance. Your intuition cannot lead. You need to consider the logic in it also. But number one is intuition is very strong. Unless you do not recognize your intuition, now you need to make studies on it and practice some intuition games to see if you have a good intuition. Is the first thing that comes into your mind, and usually your brain, right after that your intuition kicks in, your brain kicks in and says, no, it's this. Because of that, because of what your brain calculates all your experience and everything you've been taught and experienced, and your brain calculates an answer for you. But your intuition already told you. A lot of us ignore our first, we think, and then we lose the thought. So we need to learn it by practicing little guessing games. Take a deck of cards and guess the colors, black and white, which color, and then you can move on to what suit it is. And you sharpen your intuition like that alone, okay? You see what comes up first, and if you can notice your brain kicking in afterwards and changing your answer, that is your ego define your intuition. You know you're working against yourself, and there's a reason behind everything, but we need to work and develop our intuition, okay? If you hurt yourself, that is you're not listening. Like when you cut yourself, you're going too fast, you're preoccupied, you're not relaxing. Okay, anyways, you're a very good magician. You can make things happen for yourself, what you truly want and desire. You're working on something here. Here's two pentacles. Somebody in your environment is kind of juggling an idea or juggling two people, or they're trying to balance their inner self here or stay balanced. The Emperor is a challenge to boss up, to make a sound decision here, to be stern about something, or maybe you're too controlling. Maybe you need to control everything too much. Or somebody that is approaching you, because it's next to the Knight of Cups. He might be an emperor, but you need to be aware of that he likes to control. He likes to be in charge, which is not a bad thing. You need a leader in a family unit. Sometimes that can be hard, but we make sacrifices for the family. Nine of Swords here. You're anxious about it. Anxieties kick in and you can't do nothing. You can't make a choice. You can't make a move. You're passionate about something, but you're not letting yourself follow this passion. It's like your heart and your head are working against each other. You need to balance those two together and say, okay, this is what my heart desires. Why can't my brain accept it? Oh, good Lord. The Empress. The Emperor and the Empress is here. So you're both on the same page here. If we're talking about a partnership, a home front, you've been through life and it has made you, like the Empress is the four queens rolled up into one. This very balanced energy, very productive energy. She doesn't waste her energy on trying to change somebody. She adapts to it to get through it easier. You don't get stuck anywhere trying to decide with somebody what to do next. You go with the flow, you follow your intuition, you take the lead. Okay? Somebody needs to take the lead here. Maybe Maybe you're anxious about being pregnant. Maybe you're worried about being pregnant. I don't know. Be careful what you're doing here. The Knight of Cups might be a player. Like, he's not a king. But he's coming in with love and romance. What's the next one? Six of Cups. This is a past soulmate or childhood, you know. There's a little dog here. Somebody might have a pet. The Moon. Confusion. Reality check. Not sure what to do. You're very emotional about something. Maybe you're hormonal. Like when you are ovulating or whatever it is, time of the month, your hormones kick in, and we are emotional for a good reason. Your emotions will lead the way. Your brain kind of fucks up. Your brain is your ego because it's been programmed, right? We all should know this. It's not all clear in there. It has, the subconscious mind is like made up of maybe 80% of your brain or 90% of your brain. The frontal lobe is all about, this is 10%. This is your intuition. This is free from any judgment, any calculation. This is where your third eye is and where you open up the source directly, your intuition. So you just got 10% to work with here, so you need to strengthen it. The Moon. Very emotional time. There's always a choice, and sometimes we get confused about what we should do because we don't really want it, or we really want it and we don't admit it. We don't want to look a certain way. Many variables can play into this, you know. You want to add to this, Spirit? You want to clarify the King of Swords? There we go. Queen of Cups. You might be a woman, an empath, that is making a sound decision here to leave a certain situation. You're decided. What's the Death card about? Something has ended, right? The Death card is something that has ended, so you've made a sound decision. You're very intuitive, and you know you're supposed to be elsewhere. You're not supposed to be in this certain particular environment anymore. What's the Hangman? You've been holding up, or you've been held up. You've been trying to see things differently, maybe. What's the Hangman? Three Pentacles. Maybe you saw a third party involvement in this situation. A third party can be a substance abuser, something that's a workaholic, something that's keeping your partner away from you intentionally. Like, sometimes people work and bury themselves in work instead of feeling their emotions. They just work on their money because society forces us to take care of money matters, financial matters. What's the Chariot? Oop, the Chariot. 9 Pentacles. Oops, and 2 cards fell. This is 9 of Pentacles, so the Chariot is victorious, okay? Movement. You're setting yourself up to be independent here. You're going to be okay. You already worked on it. There's the King of Cups. There's way too many cards there, but I got them all. But but I saw the King of Cups, which is the match to the Queen of Cups. Like you're both in your feelings here. You both love each other, lots of love, but you've gotten yourself independent, or you both have, maybe. I don't know who this is to you. Knight of Cups. Who is this Knight of Cups? The Knight, the King, and the... I can't seem to shuffle. Okay, what is this Knight of Cups all about? Is this a good thing, Knight of Cups? Maybe you're going out on a date. Is this about dating or somebody coming towards you? Somebody's excited. 2 pages here and the Queen of Wands. Wow, the Sun and the Rest card. The 4 Swords. 2 pages here. The Knight of Cups. What is the Knight of Cups? Somebody maybe not mature enough. Okay, a page is a young energy, can be immature, but they're very excited about life. Maybe an artist. Maybe somebody younger than you. They kind of dreamy. Maybe a water sign here. We've got all the cups, court cards here. Lots of water, energy. And then the Queen of Wands. Somebody's trying to, yeah, the Sun. You're seeing things clearly here. Like she looks like she's manifesting something, okay? The Queen of Wands has energy to burn, and she knows how to burn it and make shit happen, you know? Like the Magician. She's like the Magician, and the Magician is himself. So we got... That's a lot of cards, right? 2, 5 cards, Spirit. Ah, my God. It starts with the Page of Wands. So excited. You received news about somebody wanting to fix things with you. I'm not sure where this falls here, but these two are together. They're trying to, I don't know, take you on a vacation so you can rest. Somebody might want to take you on a vacation to have some R&R time. Or maybe that's what you need and you're calling in. I'm not sure though. But it's the Knight of Cups I'm clarifying, which is like he has flower, he has a little letter for you, a cup of love, you know. The Knight of Cups comes in and he really wants to romance you. He's excited about it. He might be asking you out on a date. It might be a vacation spot you're going to. Oh, I should have left them there. Okay, 3 cups. What is this 3 cups? You had a kind of a reunion here. Or friendship, building a friendship. What is this 3 cups? What is this 3 cups? 2 wands. Maybe you make plans with friends, or you're making plans with friends. You're making a choice here to move, huh? You've got the van and the globe, so you can go anywhere you like, you know. You're deciding something here. You chose a wand. She's hanging on to a wand. There's 2 wands. It's about planning. making decisions. You want to add one more to that? Oh my God. The Moon came out. And the Hermit. And Justice. That goes here. I won't take them all. The other two were flipped. Okay? So Justice, the Hermit, and I wanted to clarify the planning. There's the High Priestess. Using your intuition. This is about intuition also. 2 Pentacles, 22 is here. These are all court cards. Hermit, Justice, and the Moon. Like the Hermit is very wise. You're meditating on something here. Karma will come in for whoever. Like karma, good karma or bad karma. Whatever you're expecting here. Then the Moon is here. Kind of confusing. So you're going to make a choice. You're juggling right now, but you're going to have to make a choice. It's about making choices. The Ace of Pentacles and the 2 Cups and the 3 Wands. You're waiting on the perfect partnership here to offer you an opportunity. There's the Temperance, the Earth Angel. I was looking at the next card was the Magician in the Self. So what is the Magician calling in? What is he manifesting? Which would be you. You're manifesting a brand new opportunity with a partnership. A love connection. That's what you want and you're waiting on. You know that's what's coming in because you're the Magician, okay? Okay. So the next card, what was in your environment? Did I lose that one? I might have put it back in there. No, I forgot. I forget. What was in your energy? And somebody's getting a tower moment in your environment, in your energy, your partner or whatever. The foundation is breaking down. The household is breaking down here because it was built on falseness. Somebody was wearing a mask here. Who is this Emperor? Who is this Emperor? The Hierophant. Somebody that wants to commit a commitment. Maybe a Taurus. The Queen of Wands is here again, and the Page of Cups. So the Emperor is having trouble. Like they find you very alluring and attractive. They want to commit to you. They want to come in and talk about this. But it's a challenge for him to commit. Somebody's having a hard time committing because maybe they were tricked in the past. I don't know. So the 9 of Swords here, anxieties. Not being able to do anything because you're anxious. What else can you tell me, Spirit? Does this Emperor, does this Empress know this Emperor? Who is this Emperor to the Empress? Because the Empress is in the outcome cards here. 10 of Cups. It's your happiness. You two are made for each other. Maybe there is a same-sex couple here because of the rainbow here. 10 Cups is about family. Somebody that considers you family or wants a family with you. They are very much in love with you. Anything else? Somebody from your past? Who is this person from your past? Is this Empress You know, the death, the King of Swords can be the Empress here. Okay, the King of Swords is making a sound decision, even though it's a male. That can be a woman making a sound decision, having her boundaries up and being firm and doing a man's job. You know, we're evolving. Who's the Six of Cups, Spirit? Five of Pentacles. Somebody that's left behind or alone, feeling sad. They needed to be left behind for things to kick in here. You are very well protected. Maybe somebody's leaving somebody behind here. It's divine timing at play. And you're going to be very well protected doing it. So, these ones, very much attracted to you. So they're trying to make something happen here. Okay, let's ask, is this a new person or somebody? I think it's an old person from your past because of the Six of Cups here. The Temperance, oh, an Earth Angel. Patience is needed here. Somebody that's very patient and very intuitive and empathic. Well, that's just great. You're going to be victorious, okay? So don't worry too much about it. Keep your boundaries up because you are letting go of the past and you're ringing in the new, okay? Happy New Year.